Welcome back to the Zach Nichols podcast. I'm here with my co-host, Mr. Zach Nichols.
Hello.
What's up, bro?
Not much. What's going on, dude?
Nice shirt today.
Bro, Scooby Snacks?
Show it up.
This one speaks to my childhood more than most of the ones besides probably Ninja Turtles.
Ruby Rack?
Yeah. My brother and I used to, that was like one thing we had in common when we were growing up. We liked Scooby-Doo.
Amazing.
It was a great show.
It was a great show.
Yeah.
We got away with it, wasn't for those meddling kids. In this episode.
What meddling kids?
All of us. This is a kid show, right?
Scooby-Doo?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah.
I don't know what kind of Scooby-Doo you're thinking of.
Anyways, so we've had some
porn searches. Scooby-Doo.
We've had some big guests come through, and then we have another big guest. I don't know. We might reveal it at the end of this episode. But we have a very big guest coming next week, and it's good to have some space on the couch. I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes
Yeah,
it's good
because
to have
the big
people here.
salary is dead, so he's gonna need that extra space.
Stop exposing me.
I come
man.
in this morning, or not this morning. I come in
bro.
and
Don't be honest.
don't be honest.
Tell a lie.
He was eating gluten-free vegetarian pizza
Thank you.
with pepperonis.
It was freezer pizza.
So when the pizza sits in the freezer for more than a week, it starts to actually lose the fat, and
Right. So thank you. I
You're
appreciate
welcome,
that.
dude.
Yeah. Thanks for telling the people.
we thought you were gonna, get us all inspired. I'm losing all this weight.
Not gonna lie, I had a couple fans slide into the DMs telling me I'm cute, so I got comfortable. But I need to get back on my grizzly.
Freezer pizza. Start calling this Balancing the Turd podcast.
It's all about finding that balance, brother.
It is.
So we'll jump right into the episode because there's a lot going on here.
When you say that, I just imagine you just like dropping trout and just jumping into a water hole, swinging on the thing. Let's just jump right in. You ever seen a Jungle Book where Baloo's in the water?
Baloo,
The big bear?
oh yeah, and he's just rolling around.
Or like Robin Hood, the cartoon, when they're like swimming and stuff. I just imagine you swimming is a lot like
Jumping on it.
Baloo or Lil Jon.
I am a bear for sure. I am a big old.
Do you know what that means in the homosexual
terms?
community? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, okay.
So if anyone's wondering, Pierre is a bear. Rawr.
Okay. For all you,
Did you like this episode?
I did like this episode.
Well, since we're jumping right in.
Since we are jumping right in, I love this episode. I thought look, overall, the whole season, am I being spoiled? Because I feel like this has to be the best All-Star season. Am I wrong?
Well, here's the thing.
I've never watched them. So.
I think it depends what you're looking for. If you're looking for nostalgia, kind of.
Okay.
It's not the most nostalgic one, but it definitely is the most. I think it's the most competitive. It's had the overall best competitors.
Most competitive
Like
cast.
if you were to do this cast against all the other casts, this cast would probably win.
Yeah.
in a
I
landslide.
mean, when I look at it, the combination of like relationship test, they're testing relationships here.
Relationship.
The format, the competition, it's awesome. I got to go back and watch the other old.
Oh, I guess yeah,
All-Stars.
Cam and Leroy too. So
Yeah.
just like Laurel and Nicole are such big personalities to be in a relationship together. They're taking up a lot of space in
Right.
the editing room.
And not even all the romantic relationships.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about the other relationship. Sorry.
Well, no, I mean that too, but Steve and Adam, you got Kara and Ace, we got all these other things. Even earlier, there's been a bunch of friendships that have been tested here, so I enjoy it. I like it when people get spicy. You got to make choices. I don't know, it's been fun.
It's fun to watch.
It is. So we come back from that Jay and Steve elimination, which sent Jay home, resulted in Steve stealing Adam's star, giving it to Steve, or he's giving it to Ace. Excuse me.
Steve, mad props, bro. You don't look 45.
At all. He's balling right now. 3 elimination wins, in my opinion, the most deserving finalist up to this point. Even though
Kara too, though.
Kara too, for sure.
Because the only thing that Kara has that's harder than Steve is she's a target every single day. Every day, she's been a target.
That's a good point.
By some of the best players to ever play the game. Can you imagine having Hall of Famers like Laurel and Cam and Leroy on your ass for a whole
Trying
season?
to kill you every day.
Exactly.
Well,
But I think the problem is they're making her more comfortable. The more you put her against the corner, I think she gets more comfortable and has more fun with it. So
yeah.
she's like, sucks to be you guys. When you make her comfortable and put her in a good alliance is when she sucks. Not that she ever does suck, but all her fans are coming for me now.
Her
I
performance,
gotta fucking turn my Twitter off, my X account off.
her performance is, the urgency level isn't as high whenever she can sleep. When she has to sleep with one eye open, she's always head is on a fucking swivel.
Oh yeah.
So
Speaking of performance,
in one
no, I'm just kidding. I don't know what to say.
in one of the first scenes, Mr. Sit and Spit on It Bitch aka Adam, says that Steve
He's
betrayed.
catty. That's so catty.
Very catty.
Okay, am I wrong for thinking he's delusional?
Not at all. That was gonna be my first question.
If you vote somebody in, expect retaliation. I don't care if you text each other every single day. That actually was probably why he did that to you.
Yeah.
So Adam's kind of delusional. He's kind of like a crazy ex-girlfriend.
Dude, this is the note that I have.
You wrote crazy ex-girlfriend. I didn't read his notes.
What I said was he looks like a woman. Okay. Later on when they say these people are going to the final, Adam looks like the woman who divorced the inventor of the Scrub Daddy the day before he went on Shark Tank.
Oh, for sure. That's actually the perfect way to explain it. He was so pissed. And he shouldn't be. He should be like, this is what I deserve for throwing my friend. Like, Steve should be saying, I text this motherfucker every day for 15 years, and he throws me in. Of course I'm going to take his star.
Dude, Steve is fighting his ass off 2 eliminations. And then Adam, he had made sure to give the stat. He's like, he's been in the bottom 5 times in a row, so I think he should be going in. And then he betrayed you.
But that's your boy. It doesn't matter how much they suck.
Yeah. But he still made it a point. So now that we discussed what we think of Adam's reaction in this moment,
yeah,
what do you think about him? Do you like watching him on TV? Do you want to see him back on?
Of course, I like him on TV.
Okay,
I love people who unravel and are delusional. It's amazing to watch.
I think he's
a
great
normal
TV.
person would be like, "Hey, I had this coming. Yeah, I should have my star taken." But he's like, he doesn't get like. It's like, where do you get off, dude?
Really?
Who do you think you are? Think about that.
He thinks he's Adam and he's entitled in this position.
For sure. But you just voted the dude into his 3rd elimination round, and you're his friend. And now you're trying to screw with the universe. And you lost that because all you wanted was revenge. When you have that much like hate in your heart, it takes energy.
Mm-hmm.
That's why his beard mysteriously went from like normal to white in like one episode.
Yeah,
Steve took his star and his beard just went white, dude.
Straight Santa Claus. The next one.
Slim Shady beard.
Oh yeah,
blonded it out.
Overall, we do see him getting eliminated during the purge, but he is somebody that I would like to see on future seasons. I thought he brought. Let me ask you this: the cattiness, is that more closer, in your opinion? Do you think who he actually is, or is he just upset at Steve, or is he that's just how he is?
I think that.
I've seen comments that say this is how he was 20 years ago, and it's finally coming back. I don't know.
100%.
Yeah,
dude. Yeah, he retracted. He went back into those days. Like that's what happens when you go. I tell you, when you go into a challenge house, it doesn't matter. A lot of times, it doesn't matter about what you've done and what you've accomplished outside of that. When you get back in there, you go. It's like a Neverland. You go right back to who you were.
Yeah.
You know.
It's just like it's kind of like
it's like taking that hit. Like I've been sober for a couple of years, but let me just have a little bit.
Yeah.
Now you're like,
you're a plant and you're growing in this environment, but then once you're in this, like with the perfect temperature and the perfect like little instances, you grow into who you actually are.
Oh yeah,
at least on TV.
Well, and also too, he could have been doing this several times all season. We just didn't see it. So
good point.
I do think that Adam has a little bit of cattiness to him. Yeah. But here's the thing, we all do. I do too.
Yeah, I would love to have him here to talk about it. So
I would. Didn't we ask him?
There's some things in the works.
Oh,
there's
perfect.
some things in the works.
I would love that. Now we gotta defend ourselves to him.
He's
probably gonna sit right down and go sit and spin. I have not heard that in 25 years.
Sit and spin.
When's the last time you heard someone say that?
Never in my life.
Yeah, that's true.
I
think I heard like one of my crazy aunts say it.
Sit and spin
at
out,
like
bitch.
a family reunion.
So he and Ryan are plotting
in the
out
90s
and
when the Pistons were teal.
Let's go. Coming back. Him and Ryan are plotting, and everyone feels pretty confident that there will be one more chance to acquire a star, even though they're operating under the impression they could show up and it could be final time. But they show Laurel and Nicole also. Seemingly they're in a great place. And now that we know, Laurel,
how about that? They were hitting on each other. That was gross.
It's weird.
Yeah.
These two are weird. I love them both, but you guys are weird together. But we see them working, or at least hanging out together. It's just a little, you wonder how that's going to play out, because we do see Laurel.
Yeah, like will it end up in someone with, buying a new cat when you get a new apartment together, or will it end up in court? You never know. A lot of relationships end up in court. Over 50% these days.
Over 50%.
Yeah.
And
if Nicole and Laurel got married and asked you to be the flower girl, would you do it?
I'd be the maid of honor.
You think so? Who's the maid?
Yeah, that's the better question.
Would you be the maid of honor for Laurel, or would you be the
best man?
The bestest mensch for Nicole?
I'll be the bestest mensch. And then, I could do double duty.
I would be a hot chick.
Listen, I don't know what you're talking about. Me and Nicole are actually getting married. So, Laurel, you're out the picture. It's my turn.
Dude,
You had your chance.
I'll be the first person to stand up. Be like,
say your piece.
no, this can't happen.
For those who object, wait, what's the line? If you object now, or
Yeah,
hold
I
your
don't know
peace.
because they didn't say that at my wedding.
You're like, there's no objections.
I don't know. I didn't have anything to do with my wedding. I didn't even dress myself. If you didn't know that,
Oh,
no, literally, she came to the hotel to dress me to
The
make
day
sure.
of.
No, I'm just kidding. No, she was pretty particular about everything. And she's also her sister's getting married next week in Aruba. Shout out to Tony Ann.
Shout
who's
out
got
Tony Ann.
Gastrointestinal issues.
Yep.
Just kidding. She doesn't. I posted that one time, but I always make fun of her for always having diarrhea, but she doesn't. But she's getting married in
so
Aruba.
shape, yeah.
She's getting married in Aruba next week, and dude, it's like Jenna's coming out again. Like she virtually went to the store with me, so she was on FaceTime the whole time. Picked out everything. Picked out the tie
Your
color.
outfits? Yeah.
Yeah, actually, well, so I agree with this. It was the first time we ever agreed on a suit.
Okay.
Anyways, I wanted to get these sweet shoes, couldn't get them. She wanted me to get these other ones that were probably more acceptable to her family. Both brown dress shoes. I wanted the monk strap. She wanted me to have laces. I hate laces. I don't tie laces. But she asked me
The
today.
monk strap?
You ever heard of a monk strap shoe?
Nah.
You've seen it. It's classy. Come on, you hang out with classy people.
Does it have like a belt
Just
buckle
because you
on it?
dress like a big toddler doesn't mean that all your family and friends do.
My my fitness and fashion inspiration is Adam Sandler for both. So not Zohan Adam Sandler, like
Real life Adam
Jack
Sandler.
and Jill Adam Sandler. Exactly.
Happy Gilmore.
Yeah,
Billy
exactly.
Madison.
All of them.
I've never seen you in a flannel, unbuttoned.
No, but I do wear the oversized shorts and shirts.
Well, I mean, no one here thought you were wearing the slim fits.
I make a 3XL look like it's a large.
Well, no, but like oversized. Like, what are the other options at this point?
Go
Do you
for it,
have two separate wardrobes?
Yeah, I do.
I know I got a couple buddies that have like winter wardrobes that were like size 42 waist, and then there's summer ones like 38. I'm like 36, 38.
Yeah, I'm way higher than that. Okay, so they're in a good spot. We'll see what happens with them.
Who's in a good spot?
Laurel and Nicole, their relationship seems like it's in a good
totally.
spot.
It's kind of gross, but kind of
yeah.
hot at the same time.
We get to the daily challenge where TJ's just chilling in front of that RV, which I can't lie. First of all, that concludes the free preview of the Zach Nichols podcast.
So go to Patreon and subscribe to see the rest of the shit that we talk.
Go do it now.